Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. In today's video, we're going to be playing as Azmodan, specifically with the Azmodunk skin. Now, I always find myself completely overwhelmed when I play Azmodan. I'm not a very good Azmodan player at all. I want to make that very, 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 very clear. But this is a skin that we've been asking for a really long time. It's already been in the game for a few weeks, and I never made a video for it. And what kind of an example would I be setting if I was like, you know what, Blizzard, I really want you to make this skin for like the past 2 years, and then I don't play it when it's added to the game, or I don't like show it off in a video when it's added to the game. It's not a very good precedent. How am I going to get Gentleman Abather or Fisherman Butcher with like an attitude like that? It's just not going to work. So we are going to be playing Azmodunk. I'm not very good, but we're going to go for a full Q build. I've never done a full Q build before, but it seems like that's what all the kids are doing today. And you know what? We'll see how it goes. Did he say let's jam? He said let's fucking jam. Holy shit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on the Punisher map today. Should be a really good map for Azmodan. I just love how he looks when he's riding down a little carpet. I always imagine he's making this sound the entire time. He's like, oh, look at me. That's just what he looks like. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. We're going to go for, oh God. We're going to go for Taste for Blood. Increases global annihilation damage with kills. Enemies that die within 1.5 seconds of being hit by the global annihilation impact permanently increases damage by 2 up to a maximum of 500. So what does that mean? When we get last hits with our Q ability on heroes or minions, eventually we're going to start to snowball into just a nuke when we throw this bad boy out. Our W ability, Summon Demon Warrior, just allows us to summon in these units that push and hit stuff. They're not particularly good in any regard, really. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're stacking early. Not bad. We got one. That's better than I normally do. Our E ability is this laser that deals damage over time. I mean, it's decent when you have people like Chen that just kind of stand still. It's also pretty good when your Murky actually helps you deal damage to stuff. But yeah, it just goes. It'll deal damage to people when they're nearby. We also have our trait, which is the General of Hell, which allows me to spawn in this general wherever I want to every 30 seconds. And then that general, did I get it? Hey, that was close enough, right? Yeah, we got 4 stacks, boys. I know I need to go for the casters. I know all of that already. I also know that Murky could do a great job of actually helping me get these with his slimes. But, this is what I'm doing. I have to just kind of sit around and kind of hope I get last hits with this until we hit to level 10. The idea is you want to snowball yourself as fast as possible with this particular strategy. You want to be as strong as fuck as soon as you can be, because your Qs can completely change the flow of battle later on if you're actually able to get stacks. Now, as I mentioned, very hard to do. Very, very, very hard to do. And not something I'm going to be able to reliably do on this character because I quite simply just have not practiced it. But what I can do is every 30 seconds, I'm going to add a general to a lane that is not the one that I am in hopes of pushing that and having them deal a lot of siege damage to the top lane while we're down here in the bottom lane. Now, the enemy team can easily go kill these guys, but if they're not up there to do it, then that's going to be a little bit harder. I don't know what I want to take here. Activate to deal damage over time. Activate to cause an enemy here. I've never even seen that. Yeah, let's take that. Why not? So it's just an active, and I put it on someone, and they take damage over time. Is it kind of like in Venom? That seems kind of like in Venom. Hey, 30-second mark. Let's go. All right, I'm going to dunk. Now, it is worth mentioning, when we kill these like dudes at the shrines, we're not going to be getting last hits on those. I believe that happened at one point. Like, I believe that worked at one point, but it no longer does. So that's worth keeping in mind. Let's go ahead and channel this on Chen here. We should be able to kill him. Yeah, he's not going anywhere. And then I'll just keep throwing a dunk in here every so often. Hey, 30-second time's back up again. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put a general up at the top lane. Let's go ahead and just channel on this this tracer here. She's gonna dip right back to us. Can I get a last hit here? Here, let's beat up the back line a little bit. 1, 2, 3, and dunk. That was a good one. That was a good one. How many stacks do we have? Fucking 12. That's so bad. All right, let's summon in our little dudes to push. I'm helping, I swear. Go away! Don't kill her. Oh, we can dunk here. Fucking Lily stole my last hit. What do we need? We need 4 more of these. Oh God, it's coming down to me, isn't it? It's coming down to fucking me, isn't it? Didn't get it. I didn't get it, boys. I didn't get it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I tried so hard. And unfortunately, I'm gonna have to leave. So I'm just gonna stand here and let this thing jump over to me. But I'm completely out of mana. And I am no use at all when I'm out of mana. Unfortunately, that guy didn't jump to me. I have not been focusing on dealing hero damage at all, and we're the #1 on our team, which is a little scary. I'm going to let them do that. They'll handle that. They'll be fine. I'm going to head up top and try to actually get some stacks. We could summon in another General of Hell in 3 seconds, or right now, you know, whatever. Hey! Get out of here! Get out of here! Go on, get! I'm not going to chase after him too hard. Not suicidal just yet. And then we dunk. Yeah, that was 2. Maybe 3. That could have been 3. Fuck yeah. All right, let's get him ready. Let's just soften him up a little bit. God, I hope he isn't going to... There we go. That was within 1.5 seconds. That one's fine. Wow. Is it just Murky dying over and over? Is that what I'm hearing? This used to be like a crazy good strategy when Johanna was first introduced into the game, because you could go knight takes pawn with this stuff going on all the time, and it was just crazy good. Turns out it's not as good anymore. Yeah, we got a couple of those. We got a couple of those. We can... Oh, my bad. I could have helped with that. Can I get any of these? Dude, I have so much anxiety when I play this character. I feel like there's way too much going on. I'm just constantly focused on minion health bars rather than other health bars. Let me spin. Hey. All right, I need this last hit, though, so get the fuck out! I needed it. I needed it. I wasn't trying to deal damage to the amphitheater. It's not my fault. We have a general off cooldown, so let's just put it mid. Ideally, I would want to be roaming in between like top and middle here, trying to get as many last hits as I can. I've only had 30 so far. That's pretty bad. Let's summon in some of these dudes. I don't know, let's put this damage over time thing on him again. Why? That's so bad. That is so bad. I should not have picked that talent. I've never even seen it before. All right. We could dunk again soon. Please don't kill everything. Oh, the tower killed everything. All right, the next objective is going to be in the top, so we're going to put another general down here in the bottom. Get that push in. The enemy team's level 10, so we can't really contest them in any capacity. Let's try to get a last hit here, though. All right, they're coming into tower range. I might be able to do something then. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, God, the towers are out of ammunition. Yeah, kill him quick, thank you. I got one of those, right? Yeah, we're up to 30 fucking 4. Yeah. All right, we'll go ahead and put a general middle, because that's off cooldown now. We'll just dunk into this. We'll get some last hits in there. We have Blackpool now. This is important. This is important. Blackpool is really fucking important. What Blackpool does is increases our ability damage. So, we want to get to the point where we can dunk in here. Don't go away. Or we could dunk in there and get last hits every time. Now, ideally, we should be at the point where, like, our Q ability is already killing everything, but we're not. So we're going to continue to stack it on the caster minions in the back until we can one-shot them. That was pretty good. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's a slow and arduous process when you suck at Azmodan. It really is a skill that you have to develop over time. It's so fucking hard to do. And then, of course, whenever you're doing anything, you have to constantly, every 30 seconds, remember that, well, you have other shit to do, asshole. You got to put your minion out on the board. There we go. Dunk on Tracer. That'll be a last hit. That'll do it from downtown. Okay, I'm going to go middle. I'm going to let them push here. They'll be fine. We don't need to worry about them. We're going to go back here And we're going to get some more last hits. So there we go. Pretty close. We'll get some stacks for the most of those. We're up to 52 now that we've hit level 10. But again, you would want to be at the point where when you're level 10, you're like killing a whole minion wave. Right now, I'm at a point at level 10 where I can almost kill the back line. Which, again, is not very good. Not very good at all. But we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm going to go ahead and Sippy Cup. We're going to stay here in the middle lane. We are going to reduce the mana cost of Annihilation Globe because that's what people are doing now. That is what people are doing now. 5 seconds until I get to put another General of Hell down somewhere. We're going to put it in the bottom lane. Keep that pushing nice and well. And then we're going to dunk right here. Yeah, that was okay. It's getting there, boys. It's getting there. It's not there yet, but it's getting there. Let's see how good one of our dunk is without our ultimate. 340 damage without our ultimate underneath us. So the Blackpool, again, increases all of our ability damage by 75%. Create a pool that empowers Azmodan, his demons, and allied minions, increasing their attack and ability damage by 75%. Lasts for, what was it, 5 seconds or something? There we go. Oh, it's getting good. It's getting good. We're building it. I usually suck at last hitting until you get to level 10. It's one of those things where if your team is working with you, you can actually be really successful at it. And if your team's not working with you and they're taking all of your last hits, it can be incredibly frustrating. Like, incredibly frustrating. But we're getting there. Our XP contribution should be okay. We have the General pushing top lane. We've been really good with our Generals. That's usually something I struggle with. Dunk on the back line. And we got one stack there. We got one stack. Looks like there's a team fight down in the bottom lane right now. We're actually a pretty good counter to Tracer, believe it or not, if we are able to land these dunks. So let's try to land these dunks. Look at that. That's pretty good, right? That's pretty fucking good. We'll just fire the laser for a little bit. He'll stand in range, I guess. Now he'll root me. We could dunk again here. Oh, he's going to dodge that one, though. Now we have the copies of Chen pushing middle. I'm kind of worried about that, but let's put a General up top and help our Sonya push with that. Why not? Why not? Okay, I do need to dunk here again just for stacks. There we go. Now we're getting them. Now we're getting them. Tracer once again reappearing for the enemy team. Do we think she's going to Sippy Cup? Where do we think she's going? I would love to get some last hits on her. There's a pretty big minion wave in the middle lane. We're going to go for Globe of Annihilation summons a Demon Warrior. Now, an easy way to put this underneath you is just by holding down Alt and pressing R. That way you don't have to look at your character. You can look at where you want the globe to go. Makes it a little bit easier. We're getting a decent number of stacks now, all the way up to 112. That's a pretty good jump in the right direction. Let's go ahead and, you know what? Let's focus on this. Let's just dunk one time, see how much damage it does. That's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, we're going to wait for dunk to come off cooldown. We're going to put a General up top. We're going to dunk right here, get more stacks, and then go back to helping the team with the objective. We'll summon in our little Demon Warriors in here to soak up some stuff. Do we want to put some damage over time on someone? I don't know. I don't know what to do. Let's go and channel our laser here. Why not? Yeah, go away. Okay, okay. Dude, there's so much to think about when you play this fucking character. I don't like it. All right, let's just dunk. Not the best, but it'll do. We need 10 more to get this going. We need to put another General up top because they can't go push. Like, their attention's here. Let's go ahead and dunk here. We need one more. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now we just channel on his Chen. Make him go away. Go away, Chen. All right. He became a lot of Chens. He became a lot of Chens. All right, here we go. Dunking this. Oh, we're moving in the right direction now. 758 damage on our Q ability every time we land it, which means we're getting really, really close to that Spirit Bomb range. The Spirit Bomb is what I call it when your dunk hits over 1,000. It's important. It's really fucking important. Let's go ahead and dunk that, I guess. Oh, that was good. That was good, boys. That was good. Okay, we could dunk here. We could probably kill it without our ult. We're getting there. We're getting there really fast. Oh, this is getting so real, so fast. We're becoming the dunk champion over here. All right, ult, drop it. Not bad. 837 damage. It's getting really fucking strong. Let's go ahead and siege this down while we're here. We can actually do a lot of damage with our laser. We could just sit here and channel it. I don't have any talents that allow me to move or anything, so we're just sitting here. But we're going to be able to eat through it pretty quick by the looks of things. I might run out of mana, actually. All right, let's go ahead and general this then. Can we dunk and kill it? Oh, that's almost there. That is almost there. All right, let's go back. Let's go back. The goal is obviously to get as many stacks as humanly possible, but also you want to get to the point where your dunk can kill the minion wave without you having to use the Blackpool underneath you, because that's the point where you can just scale like crazy. Like you can go between middle and top lane or something and get 6 last hits, 7 last hits every 10 seconds, which is insane. You don't really have to have anything line up for that. You just kind of do it. I'm going to wait for the minion wave to go over there. He can obviously see me, but I'm still going to wait for the next minion wave while we're killing these towers. And here we go, dunking on this. Oh, fuck. I'm actually slowing down. I'm getting behind the curve. You can see the melee minions actually staying alive through that now. We are going to go for 5th circle. Blackpool gives a slow on our attacks, which means that... Okay. Let's go ahead and just dunk this Furion. Take him out. We'll go Sippy Cup. We'll turn back around. We'll put another general up top while we're doing this. Which means that if one of the enemy team engages on us, we can just stick our laser to him. And then that person will like be completely slowed while they're in our range, which is really, really strong. Let's just summon in some Demon Warriors here. We can dunk this for 2. All right, get the regen glow. There's another objective spawning in the middle lane. We've hit the point where I should be able to like completely dominate these minions and it'll actually feel really good. Look at our siege damage is pretty good. Our general's off cooldown. We'll put it up top. There we go. Keep in mind, the only reason these generals aren't being more effective is because Abathur's doing his job. We're making Abathur's job really, really difficult. If they didn't have an Abathur on their team, like we would be so much further ahead on siege than we are right now just from these generals alone, because they're not responding to these pushes at all. It's all Abathur and his global presence like actually doing the work. Let's go ahead, summon minions. Let's get a kill on Tracer, shall we? You going that way? Nope. But that was still a decent amount of damage to their Tychus. We need to put a general somewhere. We'll go bottom. We can dunk again in just a moment. Tychus starting to run away. Here we go. That should do. Hey, there we go. We killed the robot with a basketball. We almost did this. It's almost done. Furion coming in for a little bit of sightseeing, but he's going to be pushed out pretty quick. 545 damage without the Blackpool underneath us. But with the Blackpool underneath us, we're hitting quite hard now. Okay, there we go. And again, we did not get last hits for those little minions in there. They don't actually count as lane creeps at all. We're going to general bottom lane again. We're going to push with the Punisher. When the minion wave comes in bottom, we're going to dunk it. Oh, 980 damage. We should be over 1,000 now. We've hit spirit bomb levels over here, boys. All right. Well, they don't need any help. They're fine. We have a general in 10, but we're just kind of pushing in here. It looks like the enemy team may have just given up. Looks like they may have just given up. Where's the minion wave at? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. We'll get top. We'll summon in some more dudes. We'll put another general bottom. Another part of this is like, I feel like every time I don't land a Q on a minion... Oh, shit. That's not where I wanted to put that. Every time I don't land a Q on a minion wave, I feel like I'm not getting anything out of that Q. Like, I almost feel like I never want to Q in a team fight because, well, that's not stacking damage. So why would I do that? Well, it looks like we won this pretty one-sided. Come back out. Gotcha. I got you. Got you, baby girl. Come over here. Let me touch you with that red spaghetti. Well, what's our damage up to? Let's go ahead and dunk. 1,058. We have reached spirit bomb levels. Spaghetti squad, spaghetti squad. Buy some today. Or spaghetti squad, spaghetti. Oh, God, that was actually a lot of fun. I enjoyed that more than I thought I would. Azmodan is one of those characters that is incredibly specialized. We just lucked out that he was on a map that he's pretty good on. He is really, really good on Tomb of the Spider Queen as well, just because he can stack up those Qs. No problem. I didn't see what my final stacks were, but we were over 1,000 damage, which is my goal every time I play him. I've never done a straight Q build before, and I don't know what this talent is. Sin's Grasp. Activate to curse an enemy hero, dealing 224 damage over 6 seconds. Minion kills reduce the cooldown by 5 seconds. Can cast while channeling, all shall burn. Okay, well, I only used that twice, and I didn't use it very well. But we went for Taste for Blood so we can get our Q stacks. We went for Infernal Globes. Globe of Annihilation's cast time and speed are reduced and increased. That's a really fucking weird way of saying that, by 40%, and targets take additional damage over time. Blackpool, so we can increase our ability power and have our Qs hit harder, which we use to get more stacks so our Q could hit harder. We're going to reduce the Globe of Annihilation mana cost. I'm pretty indifferent about that one. Battleborn, if the Globe of Annihilation hits an enemy, a Demon Warrior is summoned at the impact point. I'm pretty impartial about that one too, like I don't really care. But Fifth Circle, Blackpool makes basic abilities basic attacks and abilities, slow enemies' attack and movement speed by 40% for 3 seconds. So it's a great survivability tool and also team utility. You just drop that underneath you, hit anyone with any of your abilities, and all of a sudden they're debuffed. And hopefully your team can help you kill them. So that went relatively well. I think I was really good about my general uptime. I think that's the best I've ever done on those generals. I was pretty proud of that. Our stacks in the early game are abysmal. That's how you tell the difference between a really good Azmodan and a shitty one. It's how well they can stack the globes in the early game. Once you hit level 10, it becomes really, really easy. But if I already had 200 stacks prior to hitting level 10 or something, my God, we would have been doing some fucked up damage. But thank you all for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time.